My beautiful Cancer friends, how are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. We have some meteor showers that are going to be gracing our skies from July the 17th up until August the 24th. I actually looked this up when I heard about it and I thought, oh my gosh, what a beautiful energy to tap into. Now, the energy that's coming in for us is of renewal and cleansing, but also transformation. It's a very watery energy. It's asking us to wash away or allow ourselves to wash away the things that no longer serve our higher purpose. Now, what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a spirit animal card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you today. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. Then I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that spirit would like you to hear around this energy. So we are getting for you jackal. Look at that. Have any of you seen a jackal or a dog that looks like this? This is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the message is you can tackle any challenge that comes your way and emerge stronger than ever before. So once again, you can tackle any challenge that comes your way and emerge stronger than ever before. What a powerful message here. And what I'm getting is this clarity that is coming in through focus, tuning out the noise. And you're going to be able to see things here, Cancer. I feel this is what's coming in, and there's some fire, creative energy that is burning inside of you as well. We've got the High Priestess. So there's something that is coming to the forefront. Okay, there's something that is shaping itself in your reality. And this has to do with this subconscious, conscious intertwining energy here. So there's this, it's a beautiful alignment of energies is what's happening here. And the signs are all around you. There's communication through the universe directly with you right now. So pay attention to some of the things that are happening in your life. Tune out that noise. Something big is happening here. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, others are going to feel this subtly. Next, we are getting the 4 of Cups. So perhaps some of you are feeling like you're low in energy at this time. Perhaps you're not feeling motivated, right? Maybe there's something happening in your life that might be draining your energy. You're not able to focus, really pinpoint your desires, right? You're not able to really focus here. So this is what Spirit wants you to really work on at this time, is to implement some practices in your life that are going to uplift your spirit, because once you start doing that, you're going to start feeling some of those desires. You're going to start seeing some of those desires coming in and taking shape. Okay, they're there waiting for you to draw them in. So that's the 4 of Cups. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So that's a 4 of Cups, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a major arcana card as well. So we've got 2 major arcana cards. There's definitely some changes taking place in some of your lives. The Wheel of Fortune is letting me know that a situation change is going to happen here. A change in your situation. And this might happen suddenly. But what's ultimately happening is there's an old cycle that is closing out and a new one opening up. Okay, so this is really big for you. So that's the Wheel of Fortune. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. And share with me what these cards mean for you. How are they showing up in your life? I always like to know, so share with me in the comment section below. So, oh my goodness, Cancer. Signs. Share with me what signs are coming in for you, because what I'm seeing are a lot of birds. Birds come in quite a bit. I feel they are messengers. And birds, what I mean by birds for some of you is, I don't know if a bird has entered your house And this is a really strong sign that Spirit is directly wanting to communicate with you. So pay attention to your dreams, write them down if you can, because there's messages coming through them. And it's almost like a big riddle that you have to put together and figure out, because we all live different life experiences. It's going to be different for everyone how it's showing up, right? And what the message is for you. So right now, Spirit is asking you through the Jackal card here, everyone, we need to clear out the noise. Okay, that noise needs to be tuned down, and they want you to know how strong you are. You're very strong, and you're going to tackle any challenge and even come out stronger, more stronger. So this is the energy of this High Priestess. There's a part of you that is wanting to shine. There's something burning inside of you, right? And this is where it's starting to shine through. And because you've had this desire, this burning, whatever this is for you, it's been there. You've been focusing on it in little bits and pieces. I don't know if any of you are shifting your mindset in some way, using positive affirmations or some sort of a practice that is uplifting your energy, that is opening up your belief system even. This faith, this focus, right? This is what you're drawing into your life, into your reality. Okay, so it's that focus. This is you tuning in with Spirit, and the awareness that comes in of you recognizing the signs. We don't ever have to look around for signs. We don't have to obsessively look for them, right? They show up for us, and they're just there. And that's because that's that direct communication from Spirit. So feathers, some of you might be seeing feathers. These are like in strange places, like you fall asleep and all of a sudden there's a feather on your ground. It just shows up. Maybe it's something else in your life that is showing up, like keys, something that was lost a while ago. It could be anything that lost a while ago, and all of a sudden it just reappears out of nowhere. It's like interesting and fascinating ways that these signs are coming in, even conversations, songs, things that you're watching on TV, on the internet that are resonating for you around a question or something that you're trying to figure out, is what Spirit is saying here. So there's something here in the background, in the shadows, that is now coming forward, revealing itself. So I feel there's some truths that are going to come out here. I feel around, I feel this has to do with you, yourself, truths about you starting to surface here, whether they're coming through you or from something around you, a person revealing some sort of a truth, your consciousness that is expanding here. There's an expansion of your consciousness happening, so you're starting to understand and see things differently. This is also a part of your perception. So there's a lot of changes that are happening here with the High Priestess. And anytime I feel the High Priestess anywhere in my life, I'm super excited, because I'm like, awesome. There's some Easter eggs that are around, so I'm putting together things. So I just write things down, what I see, and throughout the day, over the week, and then I look at it, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I think I know what Spirit is wanting me to do here, and I follow that, right? And that's just the way I do it in my own life, right? You might have your own method. But there's a lot of communication happening for you right now, Cancer, around something specific that you're drawing into your life here. The number 2s, the number 11s, if you're seeing these numbers, these are confirmations of this energy around you. Okay, so Spirit wants you to actually, there's something that you're inspired to do. They want you to actually show up for it. They're like, show up for it. It doesn't matter how difficult it is to show up, but show up every single time for that thing. So I don't know if you committed to something recently. If there's something that needs your commitment, to really make that commitment, and it doesn't matter what's happening in your life, you show up every single time. This is what they want from you. Okay, so it's a very strong and powerful energy, and you're in alignment with something. This is what it is. They're saying you're in alignment with something that is has been there in your heart. This doesn't have to be something that was recent. Is another thing that they're mentioning here, is it goes back further in your life's history, something that you have desired or wanted, and you almost forgotten about it, but your actions and the things that you have shifted over the last little while is now activating that past dream, old dream you had, and it's starting to now come to fruition. Okay, so you're seeing these alignments. Perhaps some of you are seeing people from your past showing up, right? And this is, it feels like this alignment, this putting together, like connecting of the dots, to show you the path that is leading you towards whatever this desire is. You're feeling this. Some of you are really feeling this. There's something that you're seeing here in your mind. And there's the feeling of it. Perhaps you're not able to actually visualize this, Cancer. I feel because if it's from the past, maybe you've forgotten what it is, but you can feel it. It's that feeling for some of you that's coming in. So they want you to actually visualize what that looks like for you. And sometimes that's hard to do, but in this moment, as you're feeling it, what does that look like to you? This could be in the now, right? It doesn't have to be tied because you're aligned. It's going to align. Everything's going to align the way it's meant to. And some of you are not feeling the energy, or you're just kind of like, what's the point of even doing that? It hasn't shown up yet. Or there's a lot of things that are happening in my current life right now where I can't even see that dream ever becoming possible. So there's this energy of stagnation, this energy that is a bit slowed down. And it has to do with how you're feeling in the current moment. So they're wanting you to tap into the energy of spirit, to communicate with spirit. Allow yourself to be open and receptive, and release any kind of blocks that you yourself are putting up in order for this dream to come in. Okay, so if it's like, that's never going to happen, I want you to drop that block and say, that is going to happen. I'm going to make that happen, right? They're wanting you to charge yourself up. So this charging activation is a lot of things that are coming in with this card of the High Priestess here for you. This connection is happening, this alignment. And all of these lower vibration emotions, these thoughts are starting to dissolve. And what Spirit needs your help with is to practice gratitude. Okay, they're saying practice gratitude. They want you to be grateful and thankful for the things that are currently in your life right now. No matter where you are in life, there is some good in your life, and that's what they want you to look for, right? It's that abundance mindset. So once you're able to tap into that energy and commit yourself to doing that consistently every single day, you're going to see how quickly your life changes. Okay, how quickly things just start shifting. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, although some of you are going to see some sudden changes around something with the Wheel of Fortune being here. And it's going to feel like a sense of good luck. It's like, oh my gosh, I just was blessed, or good luck, or it's a miracle. This card brings in miracles, but sometimes those miracles come in disguised as something else that might not look good in the moment, right? So Spirit wants you to release any kind of fear that you have as well around anything that you're thinking around your desires, any kind of fear, any kind of belief that works against it. Also to release that and let it go and replace it with something that works for it. And we are all different. So I want you to create your own, beliefs, any kind of using positive affirmations even, right? But also working on actually believing that. Right? Believing that affirmation. And, I was watching this video a couple days ago. It's called, it's a 30-day challenge by Earl Nightingale. I believe that's it. I might be wrong. If I'm saying that wrong, let me know. But on YouTube, I'll try to put a link for that video down below here. But oh my gosh, my mind was just being blown here. And I don't know if any of you want to try that 30-day challenge. You can go ahead and check that video out and try it out for yourselves and see if it works, right? It's almost like Spirit is wanting you to challenge yourself, to open yourself up to whatever this is that's coming in for you. Open yourself up. Don't be afraid. Any kind of emotions or fears we have. So even in my own life, anytime I'm going for an interview, if there's some sort of a decision I have to make, there's a lot of thoughts and things, I just set those aside for a moment. I'm like, okay, I know you're there, right? We're not going to focus on that right now. We're going to focus on all the things that could go right. And if something doesn't go right, that's okay, because I think about all the negatives that can happen without these reversions of Rhea freaking out here on the corner, right? So thinking things through and really looking at the bigger picture around it, the goods, the bads. I usually don't think about the goods. I think about the bads first when I'm making a decision. I'm like, okay, if I'm good with the bads, then I'm going to go move forward with it, because the goods are going to happen no matter what, right? So I already know how well this is going to work out. But what if these things happen? And I'm like, all right, if it does happen, I'm good with it, and I move forward. So I feel there's a decision or some sort of a door you're about to open and walk in. It feels like maybe it's in 30 days for some of you. Maybe this is going to happen for you in 30 days, where this opening of the door, you seeing the vision very clearly, seeing that it's actually going to happen for you and then taking the action to make it happen. This is what I'm feeling like. And all of a sudden, poof, things start to change. Maybe they change quickly. Maybe you decide that this is not the job for me. I've been not happy here for a very long time. I'm going to do what it is that I want to do now. So I'm going to start preparing and maybe thinking about getting a side gig or putting aside some sort of money. That way I can prepare myself to work on this. So this is the action that some of you need to take, is to prepare yourself to make this happen, right? Sometimes this can take a year. Sometimes it can take 3 months, 6 months. And just getting into motion with that and trusting that the universe is going to bring you everything that you need in order to make this happen, because that's how it works. That's how it works in my life. I know from direct experience. Now, this wheel, this cycle, some of you have been in a cycle where things haven't been moving along the way that you had desired or wanted. Or perhaps things are stagnant, right? And you're not seeing any kind of change. You even yourself haven't done anything to change anything. It just feels like you're in this daily routine. It's mundane. There's no purpose. There's nothing that you really feel with it. It's comfortable perhaps. And maybe you feel like, oh, it's good enough. For those of you that are feeling like it's not good enough, there's a change coming in that you're going to make. This is something that is going to shift that schedule, whether this happens externally because you've activated something, or if this is something you decide to do that shifts everything. Okay, so this is definitely going to appear in your life, and for some of us this is going to happen slowly. It's just the shifting of the wheel. It's like how summer turns into fall, right? So we see the slow transition. So this is where some of you are going to feel a slow transition, moving into something completely different, a new cycle, a new energy. And perhaps this is going to be 1 year long. Maybe this is going to be 2, 3, maybe 5, maybe 50. However long this cycle is, there's a lot of blessings in this cycle, a lot of really good feelings, feeling whole. It's just it's an energy of sparkles. Spirit guides are showing me sparkles, and they're actually showing me somebody with a mask on, you know, those construction guys, and they're drilling into something and there's sparks. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. I don't know if any of you are construction workers out there, but I'm seeing this image right now, or working with metal. But I'm seeing a lot of golden sparks here. And I feel this is how Spirit is going to bless you. You're going to be showered with this beautiful energy of peace and calm, right? You've had a transformation just happened. So the experience after that transformation, this feeling of, wow, I just went through all of that experience. I just went through this huge like energy, and I've just come out into this new energy. So this is what it's going to feel like this fresh breeze, right? It's like a fan on you. As you're hot, you're cooling yourself down, and that fan, it feels so nice. That's how this energy is going to feel. So whatever this is, know that you are blessed. There's so many beautiful things coming in. They're already existing around you. Spirit is saying the signs are already around you. You're in alignment. You have been for a little while. Those of you that haven't taken action. So this is where Spirit asks us to be an active participant in co-creating our reality. Spirit is there waiting for us, right? We just have to take those actions. And if you're passionate and you enjoy what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work. For those of you that are like, I don't want to put more energy in, I don't want to work and do all these kind of things. The universe works on an energy exchange, right? So we have to put energy out there to receive that energy back, okay? And this is where we really make that commitment, that decision to do that. All right, so a lot of beautiful things are opening up for you. It's almost like there was like a storage or some sort of a safety box, a huge one, and you're turning that wheel and you unlock it and it's opening. This is what they're showing me right now. So I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this card deck. We are getting mindful, group think is the energy with this card. So some of you might be resonating with the image of this card today. So we have the number 40. This could be a number of significance. Perhaps you're 40 years old as you're watching this reading. The number 4 is all about stability and security. It's that solid foundation. It's also about manifestations that come into fruition with that solid foundation, right? Those of you looking timing. I'm getting 40 days, 40 hours, and 40 weeks around the message of this card. So let's pull the interpretation here. So we got a rose. We got some eyes. There's a lot of different visuals that are coming through this card. So see what pops out for you. All right, so the message here is the human mind can be so many things: a prison, a lateran, a circus, a temple, a cave. It can be a place of restriction or a place of never-ending expansion. Right now, be careful of where you wander in your mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, as you're in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. Be mindful not to scatter weeds. It's easy to be influenced by others right now too. So especially in our digital age, it's hard to protect yourself from the energy and the sheer amount of information bombarding you 24/7. If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it in the outer world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of groupthink, for when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of. And keep the faith. Good brings more good, love more love, gratitude more things to be grateful for. So this is the energy Spirit is wanting you to tap into here. Cancer. All right, I'm going to now pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So Cancer, let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you today. We are getting learn to say no. Learn when to say no. Avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. So once again, learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. And your second card is lessons in life will repeat until they are learned. So once again, lessons in life will repeat until they are learned. All right, so your third card, don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. So once again, don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. All right, so let that energy, let that heaviness of finding love go. It will find you. So I'm going to pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting here affirmation 2424. If you're seeing these numbers in this sequence, this is your confirmation today. Now, sometimes we can see these on a receipt, on a phone number, a home address, a license plate, anywhere. This is your confirmation. So achieving your aspirations, this is what you're going to do here. Some of you have choices to make. So this is where Spirit wants you to make a choice based on what it is that you desire. That's in alignment. There's a twin flame energy as well. Stay steady, Spirit is saying. Things are going to start improving for you. You are powerful at this time. Use that power and wield it. All right, so this is your message. This is your reading today. I hope it resonates. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.